Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to find happiness and fulfillment as you grow older? Aging is a journey filled with both challenges and incredible opportunities, but embracing it fully requires understanding some tough truths. In this video, we'll explore the 5 harsh realities about old age that you need to accept to live a happy and meaningful life. Stay with us until the end, and you'll discover how to redefine your sense of purpose, build deeper connections, and cultivate a resilient mindset that turns life's inevitable changes into sources of strength and joy. Whether you're approaching your golden years or supporting a loved one through them, these insights will empower you to navigate this new chapter with grace and confidence. Don't miss out on these transformative lessons that can help you embrace aging not just as a phase of life, but as a time of profound growth and happiness. Let's dive in and uncover the truths that can lead you to a more fulfilling and joyful life. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. You're no longer the center of attention. One of the most heart-wrenching and challenging realities of growing older is the profound realization that the world no longer revolves around you. Or at least, it may feel that way. For years, perhaps even decades, your very identity was intricately tied to the various roles you played. A devoted parent, a hard-working professional, a passionate community member, or a cherished friend. These roles were not just titles. They were the pillars that supported your sense of self-worth and purpose. People sought your advice, relied on your expertise, and needed you in ways that infused your days with a sense of urgency, significance, and fulfillment. The constant engagement and recognition gave your life a vibrant rhythm, making each day feel purposeful and valued. But as time relentlessly marches forward, the demands that once filled your schedule begin to fade. The bustling activity that once made your life feel so alive and necessary starts to wane, and you may find yourself feeling increasingly sidelined, almost as if the spotlight that once brightly illuminated your life has gradually dimmed into the background. This dramatic shift can be deeply unsettling and, at times, even heartbreaking. It might evoke feelings of a loss of relevance or importance, especially as younger generations step into roles that once belonged to you. The rhythm of life seems to move on without waiting for your permission, leaving you to grapple with feelings of invisibility and insignificance. The invitation. Slow down. As the phone rings less often and invitations become fewer and farther between, it's all too easy to mistake this quieting as a painful sign that you matter less. However, beneath this surface-level perception lies a deeper, more comforting truth. Your true importance was never solely measured by how many people depended on you or sought your input. This stage of life offers a profound and liberating opportunity to redefine what it truly means to be the center of your universe. When you courageously step back from the illusion of constant scrutiny and external expectations, you'll discover an unexpected and exhilarating freedom waiting just for you. The world, as it turns out, was never as intensely focused on you as you might have feared. People have always been deeply absorbed in their challenges, fears, and aspirations. They weren't meticulously analyzing your every decision or constantly measuring your worth in the way you might have anxiously imagined. This realization is not dismissive or negating of your past contributions. Instead, it's incredibly liberating. It allows you to shed the heavy weight of external expectations and societal pressures, freeing you to begin living for yourself in a way that is fully authentic and deeply fulfilling. Consider this poignant thought. How much of your precious energy has been spent anxiously worrying about what others think of you? How many moments of pure joy have been overshadowed by the fear of judgment or the relentless need to meet someone else's standards? The undeniable truth is that as you grow older, the audience of your life grows quieter. Not because you are any less valuable or important, but because those around you are equally, if not more, engrossed in their narratives and journeys. And this quieting is a priceless gift. It's an invitation to turn inward, to deeply ask yourself what truly brings you happiness, and to pursue those passions and desires without any need for apology or justification. Living authentically in this stage of life doesn't mean isolating yourself or abandoning the people who genuinely care about you. Instead, it means shifting your focus towards the relationships and activities that bring you genuine fulfillment and joy. It's about recognizing and embracing that the quality of your connections far outweighs their quantity. Instead of fretting about being the center of attention in a crowded room, you can focus on being fully present and engaged with the handful of people who truly see, understand, and appreciate you for who you are. This profound shift also challenges us to embrace the quiet, understated joys of life, the ones that aren't performed for anyone else's approval or validation. Whether it's the serene morning spent tending to a vibrant garden, an afternoon lost in the pages of a captivating book, or the simple, breathtaking pleasure of watching the sunset paint the sky with brilliant hues, these moments become infinitely richer and more meaningful when they're not burdened by the need for external affirmation. When you stop striving to be seen, you begin to notice and savor the inherent beauty of simply being. Perhaps the most unexpected and beautiful gift of stepping out of the relentless spotlight is the newfound ability to connect with younger generations in a more meaningful, deeper way. Instead of competing for attention or clinging to roles you've outgrown, you can offer your invaluable wisdom, share your heartfelt stories, and provide your steady presence as a guide and a source of inspiration. Your value isn't diminished by this transition. Instead, it is transformed into something even more enduring and profound, the foundation upon which others can build their lives. In embracing this truth, you might discover a profound and soothing sense of peace. You no longer have to prove your worth to the world because you've already done so in countless, meaningful ways throughout your life. Now, your worth lies in simply being present, being genuine, and being unapologetically yourself. The center of attention may shift to others, but the center of your life remains firmly and beautifully in your own hands. It's within this sacred space of quiet authenticity that true and lasting happiness can flourish and thrive. 2. Your body is changing, and that's okay. Aging is an inevitable journey that brings with it an undeniable truth. Your body undergoes changes that you may never have imagined. The same sturdy legs that once carried you effortlessly through the vibrant chaos of bustling streets or up the majestic heights of towering mountains may now ache with every step, reminding you of the passage of time. Simple tasks that were once second nature, like tying your shoes, bending down to pick something up, or even mustering the strength to get out of bed, might now require a bit more effort and patience. When you glance into the mirror, you might notice new lines etched into your skin, softer contours where there once was firmness, or strands of grayer hair that shimmer in the light. These changes, while entirely natural, often stir a deep sense of loss or even frustration within us. It's easy to feel as though these shifts are a betrayal, as if your body, your lifelong companion, has suddenly decided to let you down. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Throughout much of our lives, we take our physical abilities for granted. We push our limits, pull ourselves through challenges, and power through days without giving much thought to the intricate systems that keep us moving and thriving. Then, seemingly overnight, things begin to slow down. The once effortless motions become deliberate actions, requiring conscious effort and mindfulness. This sudden shift can be incredibly disorienting and disheartening, especially in a society that idolizes youth and strength while often treating aging as something to be feared or fought against. But here lies a profound truth that many of us tend to overlook. Your body, even in its changing state, is not your enemy. It is a steadfast and loyal companion that has carried you through every joy, every sorrow, and every challenge you faced. It has weathered countless storms and healed from innumerable small betrayals, a broken bone, an illness, a sleepless night, and yet, it continues to support and carry you forward with unwavering resilience. Instead of viewing these bodily changes as failures or shortcomings, what if you chose to see them as powerful reminders of all you have endured and all you have achieved? Aging gracefully doesn't mean ignoring these changes or desperately trying to reverse them. Instead, it involves learning to listen to your body with compassion and understanding rather than criticism and frustration. It means honoring the signals it sends, whether it's a gentle reminder to rest, a need for a softer form of movement, or simply the necessity of being more patient with yourself. Acceptance is not resignation. It is an act of profound kindness, a way of saying thank you to your body for carrying you this far with such dedication and strength. Together, you and your body can continue this journey with mutual respect and love. This journey of acceptance also involves letting go of the relentless comparisons we often make, whether to the person we once were or to others who may appear to be aging differently. Every individual is unique, shaped by their history of use, care, and circumstance. Comparing your current self to your younger self is like comparing a beloved, well-read, dog-eared book to a pristine one that still sits untouched on the shelf. The wear and tear don't diminish its value. They enhance it, adding depth and character. Each line, scar, and wrinkle tells a beautiful story of resilience, experience, and a life lived fully and richly. Acknowledging these changes does not mean you neglect to take care of yourself. On the contrary, this is the time to deepen your commitment to self-care, not out of fear of aging, but as a profound act of self-respect and love. Nourishing your body with wholesome foods, staying active in ways that feel good to you, and keeping up with regular medical checkups are not about chasing after lost youth. Instead, they are about supporting and honoring your body in the ways it needs most. Movement might look different now. Perhaps a gentle walk replaces a brisk jog, or yoga takes the place of intense weightlifting. But these choices remain deeply significant. They are not about defying age. They are about embracing it with strength, grace, and dignity. Moreover, there is a deeper, more beautiful gift in these physical changes. They serve as poignant reminders of the impermanence of life, urging us to focus on what truly matters. As the superficial distractions of physical perfection fade away, you have the precious opportunity to invest more fully in the connections, passions, and moments that bring you genuine joy and fulfillment. The time spent with loved ones, the pursuit of hobbies that ignite your curiosity, and the quiet moments of gratitude become all the more meaningful and cherished. Your body, even as it changes, remains the vessel through which you experience life's wonders. It allows you to feel the warm caress of the sun on your face, the comforting embrace of a loved one, and the satisfying sense of accomplishment from completing a task, no matter how small. These moments do not require a body that is perfect or without limitation. They only require a body that is present and willing to engage with the world around you. So, release the notion that aging is something to be battled against with all your might. Instead, embrace it as a natural and beautiful transition into a new kind of strength. One that is quieter, more reflective, but no less powerful. Your body is not the same as it was years ago, and neither are you, and that is perfectly okay. Together, you and your body have grown, adapted, and endured countless experiences. Together, you will continue to navigate this journey, finding beauty and meaning in every stage of life. Embrace the changes with an open heart, and celebrate the incredible resilience and grace that come with each passing year. 3. Not everyone will be there forever. One of the most heart-wrenching and profoundly human truths about the journey of aging is the realization that not everyone we cherish will walk beside us until the very end. It's an undeniably painful reality that the friends we once shared endless laughter with, the family members who stood as our unwavering anchors, and even the life partners who held our hands through both joyous and sorrowful times may not remain by our side forever. Whether it's the relentless march of time, the drifting apart caused by distance, or the unthinkable finality of loss, the inevitability of parting ways casts a long shadow over our lives. Relationships are ever-changing, and people inevitably come and go from our lives. This truth cuts deep into our hearts, especially as we grow older, making the weight of absence feel unbearably heavy. In the vibrant years of our youth, it's all too easy to take companionship for granted. We find ourselves surrounded by a bustling array of friends, colleagues, and family, immersed in the lively hustle and bustle of daily life. Yet, as time inexorably moves forward, those once expansive circles of connection inevitably begin to narrow. Loved ones may pass away, leaving an irreplaceable void, or relationships may drift apart due to circumstances beyond our control, such as moving to different cities or changes in personal circumstances. The quiet moments of solitude become more frequent, and the spaces that were once filled with the joyous sounds of laughter and heartfelt conversations may now feel hauntingly empty. This stark reality is deeply painful, and it's perfectly okay to mourn the relationships you've lost. Grief is not something to be dismissed or hurried through. It stands as a powerful testament to the depth of love and connection you once shared. The aching emptiness you feel in the absence of someone dear is a poignant reflection of the profound impact they had on your life. Yet, within this sorrow lies a glimmer of hope and an opportunity to honor their memory by embracing the life you still possess. The unvarnished truth is that no one is meant to stay forever. Relationships ebb and flow like the changing seasons, each bringing its own unique and beautiful essence into your life. Some connections are fleeting but leave an indelible mark, while others endure for decades, shaping the very fabric of who you are. Instead of dwelling on the inevitable endings of these connections, shift your focus to the immense richness they brought into your life while they lasted. The cherished stories, the bursts of laughter, the invaluable lessons, they all remain a part of you, intricately woven into the tapestry of your existence. In this way, no one truly leaves you. They live on in your heart and in the choices you make each day, influencing you in ways both seen and unseen. But there's another side to this profound truth. As some beloved people exit your life, others have the beautiful potential to enter it. New friendships can blossom in the most unexpected and serendipitous places. A chance conversation at the grocery store that turns into a lifelong bond, a neighbor's friendly wave that evolves into a trusted confidant, or a shared hobby at a local club that sparks a meaningful connection. It's never too late to forge new relationships. While these new bonds may not carry the same rich history as those you've lost, they bring fresh joy and a renewed sense of purpose into your life. Opening your heart to new people is not a betrayal of the old bonds you've cherished. Rather, it's a powerful affirmation of your enduring capacity to love and connect deeply with others. This truth also imparts a crucial lesson: to treasure the relationships we still have with all our hearts. Instead of allowing precious time to slip by unnoticed, take proactive steps to reach out to the people who matter most to you. Make that heartfelt phone call, write a sincere letter, or visit when you can. Don't wait for the perfect moment or assume that your loved ones already know just how much you care. Life's unpredictable nature means that every moment spent with someone you love is an invaluable gift, one that should be cherished and never postponed. As you navigate the ever-shifting landscape of relationships in your later years, it becomes equally essential to nurture the most important relationship of all, the one you have with yourself. Solitude, often mistaken for loneliness, can be a sanctuary for profound personal growth and self-discovery. Embrace this time to explore your passions, reflect on your life's journey, and find deep peace in your own company. When you learn to truly enjoy being with yourself, the absence of others becomes less daunting and more of a gentle reminder of your strength and resilience. Ultimately, the impermanence of relationships is not something to fear but something to accept with grace and open arms. Each goodbye, as excruciating as it may be, creates space for new experiences, new connections, and a deeper appreciation for the present moment. Life is not measured by the number of people who stay, but by the profound depth of the connections we've had along the way. So, hold tightly to the cherished memories of those who are no longer with you. Let their lives inspire you to live fully, love deeply, and connect openly with those around you. And as you look around at the people who remain, allow yourself to embrace them wholeheartedly, knowing that the true beauty of relationships lies not in their permanence but in their heartfelt presence. In doing so, you'll discover that even though not everyone will be there forever, the love you've shared will resonate throughout your life, enriching it with meaning, depth, and an enduring sense of connection that transcends time. 4. Change is inevitable. Change stands as one of life's few unwavering constants, an ever-present force that relentlessly propels us forward, regardless of our desires or fears. As we journey through the tapestry of existence, the tempo of change doesn't abate with age. Rather, its impact seems to intensify, casting a spotlight on the relentless evolution of the world around us. This dynamic flux can often feel jarring, even downright overwhelming, as familiar landscapes transform beyond recognition. Cherished loved ones may drift away or depart from this world. Neighborhoods we once knew intimately undergo dramatic shifts, and the rapid advancement of technology reshapes the very fabric of how we connect and communicate. Even the most intimate parts of ourselves, our bodies and minds, experience transformations that can catch us off guard, stirring a whirlwind of emotions we might not have anticipated. For many, these sweeping changes evoke a deep sense of loss and a heartbreaking feeling of losing control over the anchors of the familiar. It's akin to watching the steady erosion of a beloved shoreline, where each wave carries away a piece of the life we once knew so well. This gradual dismantling of the past can feel suffocating, leaving us clinging desperately to memories and routines that no longer fit into our present reality. However, resisting the tide of change, holding on too tightly to what once was, only serves to amplify our discomfort and anxiety. It's like attempting to halt the mighty ocean surge with nothing but our bare hands, an exhausting, futile effort that leaves us drained and disheartened. Change is an unstoppable current that will flow through our lives whether we welcome it or not. The sooner we surrender to its inevitable presence, the sooner we can find a semblance of peace within its rhythmic ebb and flow. Embracing change doesn't entail dismissing the past or denying the profound losses we've endured. Instead, it means learning to coexist with the reality of impermanence, accepting that every moment and every season of life is transient. This acceptance opens the door to new beginnings, allowing us to view each change not as an ending, but as a gateway to something fresh and uncharted. Reflecting on our own lives, we can recall moments when we were thrust into the throes of significant change. Be it starting a new job, relocating to a different city, or experiencing a shift in family dynamics. Initially, these transitions may have felt insurmountable, shrouded in pain and uncertainty. Yet, as time passed, we discovered ways to navigate these new landscapes, uncovering joy and meaning in circumstances that once seemed daunting. These personal victories are powerful testaments to our innate resilience and capacity for growth, demonstrating that no matter how intimidating change may appear, we possess the strength to adapt and thrive. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. As we age, the nature of change evolves, presenting us with new challenges and opportunities. The empty nest, once a symbol of our children's independence, can now feel hollow, signaling the beginning of a new chapter of self-discovery and personal fulfillment. The loss of a beloved partner leaves an indescribable void, yet it can also pave the way for deeper connections with ourselves and, eventually, new relationships that honor our journey. Moving into a smaller home or an assisted living facility might initially seem like a step toward the end, but it can also represent a move toward simplicity and liberation, allowing us to focus on what truly matters in our golden years. Embracing change also requires maintaining a sense of curiosity and an openness to lifelong learning. In today's whirlwind of technological advancements, cultural shifts, and emerging ideas, it's easy to feel left behind or disconnected. Yet, every change presents a unique opportunity to grow and expand our horizons. Imagine the joy of mastering a smartphone to stay connected with grandchildren who live miles away, or the surprising fulfillment found in taking up a new hobby like yoga or painting. Activities we might never have considered before. These moments of adaptation are not merely about keeping pace with the world. They are about staying engaged with life itself, continuing to evolve, and finding delight in the unfamiliar and the new. Perhaps the most profound lesson about change is its uncanny ability to bring unexpected blessings into our lives. A door that closes might lead us to a window we never even knew existed, offering a breathtaking new perspective. A storm that uproots our comfortable existence can simultaneously clear the way for vibrant new growth and opportunities we never imagined. Change doesn't just take away, it transforms us, challenging our perceptions and urging us to rethink what truly matters. It invites us to evolve into versions of ourselves that we might never have discovered otherwise. It's entirely natural to mourn the losses that accompany change. Grieving what was is a necessary and deeply human response, allowing us to process the sadness and acknowledge the significance of what we've lost. However, once that grief begins to subside, we are faced with a poignant choice: to remain anchored in the past or to embrace the present and the promising future it holds. Choosing to lean into change, to accept it as an integral part of life's journey, is a powerful affirmation of our will to live fully and authentically. There's a quiet strength and remarkable adaptability that emerges when we learn to ride life's waves instead of being swept away by them. The seasons of our lives are not meant to stand still. They are designed to flow, teach us, and transform us in beautiful and unexpected ways. While change can undeniably be unsettling, it also possesses a profound beauty. It beckons us to discover new facets of ourselves, to unearth joys we never knew existed, and to forge deeper connections with the world around us. So, when change comes knocking, whether it's a minor shift or a life-altering upheaval, welcome it with open arms as a wise and compassionate teacher. Let it remind you that you are not a stagnant being, but a dynamic, ever-evolving individual. Let it reveal that even as the world transforms around you, your innate capacity to adapt, grow, and find meaning remains steadfast and unshaken. Life's only constant may indeed be changed, but within that ever-present truth lies the boundless potential for a life that is vibrant, rich, and endlessly full of discovery. 5. Happiness is a choice. Happiness, a word that resonates profoundly within our hearts, yet often feels so elusive, especially as the years gracefully add layers to our lives. It's a sentiment that sometimes seems just out of reach, a fleeting shadow dancing at the periphery of our existence. As we navigate the intricate tapestry of aging, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of believing that happiness is an external treasure, one that only arrives when every star aligns perfectly, when losses are minimal, and when life unfolds exactly as we envision. However, with each passing year, a more profound and comforting truth reveals itself. Happiness is not a mere happenstance or a precious gift handed down by fate. Instead, it is a deliberate choice, a heartfelt decision to pursue joy and fulfillment even amidst the imperfections and inevitable challenges that life presents. As we journey through the years, life undeniably becomes more complex. The once vibrant days may sometimes be overshadowed by the aches and pains that accompany aging, making each day feel like a delicate balancing act. The poignant loss of loved ones, the quieting of bustling households that once echoed with laughter and activity, and the undeniable limitations imposed by a changing body, all these elements can make happiness seem like a distant, almost nostalgic memory. Yet, it's essential to recognize that true happiness doesn't hinge on these external circumstances. Instead, it germinates from within, nurtured by a conscious act of shifting our perspective and cultivating gratitude. Choosing happiness doesn't equate to turning a blind eye to the hardships of aging or pretending that life is flawless. Rather, it signifies a profound shift in focus, from dwelling on what has been lost to cherishing what remains. Imagine savoring the small, everyday moments of beauty that so often slip by unnoticed: the gentle warmth of the morning sun caressing your face, the infectious laughter of a grandchild, or the simple yet fulfilling satisfaction of completing a puzzle or crossword. These moments, though seemingly trivial, are the delicate threads that weave a rich and joyful life. When we take the time to truly notice and savor these instances, we create fertile ground for happiness to flourish within us. It's in these seemingly insignificant details that life's true magic resides, waiting to be uncovered by those who choose to look with appreciative eyes and an open heart. Gratitude stands as one of the most potent tools in cultivating lasting happiness. It transforms our lens, allowing us to perceive life through a prism of abundance rather than scarcity. Even on the most challenging days, there exists something to be thankful for: the unwavering support of caring friends and family, cherished memories that warm our hearts, or the remarkable resilience we've built over a lifetime. Gratitude doesn't erase the hardships we face, but it does soften their harsh edges, gently reminding us of the good that coexists alongside the difficult. It's a powerful reminder that, despite the trials and tribulations, there are countless blessings to acknowledge and celebrate. Another crucial aspect of choosing happiness involves releasing the heavy burdens of regret, the endless what-ifs, and the unrealistic expectation that life must be perfect to be fulfilling. By the time we reach our later years, We've undoubtedly experienced our share of mistakes and missed opportunities. However, holding on to the weight of these moments only distances us further from the joy we truly deserve. It's imperative to forgive ourselves for the paths not taken and to let go of the narrative that things should have unfolded differently. In doing so, we liberate ourselves to fully embrace the life we have now, exactly as it is. This act of self-forgiveness and acceptance is not merely beneficial. It is essential for cultivating a sense of inner peace and contentment. Perspective, too, plays a vital role in our pursuit of happiness. Picture standing in the rain. One person might curse the clouds, focusing solely on the inconvenience and discomfort it brings. Another might marvel at the beauty of each raindrop falling, appreciating the fresh scent of the earth and the life-giving power of water. The rain remains the same, yet the experience is entirely transformed by one's perspective. Happiness operates in much the same way. It's not about the events that transpire in our lives, but rather how we choose to perceive and interpret them. Shifting our perspective is a skill that requires practice, yet it strengthens each time we employ it. Especially in our later years, happiness often boils down to presence, the profound ability to fully inhabit the current moment without being overshadowed by the past or consumed by worries about the future. When we stop waiting for everything to be perfect, we begin to recognize that life is already imbued with magic. The imperfections, uncertainties, and even the struggles are integral parts of what makes life meaningful. They teach us resilience, deepen our compassion, and continually remind us of our inherent strength. Delving deeper into the essence of presence, it's important to acknowledge how our minds often wander to what was or what might be, pulling us away from the here and now. Mindfulness, the practice of anchoring ourselves in the present moment, becomes an invaluable ally in this journey. By embracing mindfulness, we learn to appreciate the richness of each passing second, allowing ourselves to fully experience the beauty and complexity of life as it unfolds. This heightened awareness not only enhances our appreciation for the simple joys, but also equips us with the emotional resilience to navigate life's inevitable storms with grace and dignity. Perhaps the most beautiful and heartwarming aspect of choosing happiness is its contagious nature. When we radiate joy, even in the smallest of ways, we inspire those around us to do the same. A simple smile shared with a stranger, a kind word to a friend, or a moment of shared laughter with family can create ripples of happiness that extend far beyond our immediate circle, fostering a more joyful and connected community. In this way, our conscious choice to embrace happiness not only enriches our own lives, but also becomes a precious gift to others. It's a testament to the profound impact that individual happiness can have on the collective well-being of those we interact with, creating a harmonious and uplifting environment for all. In addition to the ripple effect, choosing happiness also empowers us to cultivate deeper and more meaningful relationships. When we prioritize our happiness, we are better equipped to offer genuine love, support, and understanding to those around us. This mutual exchange of positive energy strengthens the bonds we share, creating a network of support and affection that sustains us through both joyous and challenging times. The emotional nourishment derived from these connections further enhances our sense of belonging and purpose, reinforcing the idea that happiness is not a solitary pursuit but a shared journey. So, while the world may often suggest that happiness wanes with age, it's crucial to understand that the opposite is true. Happiness isn't something we stumble upon. It's something we actively create, moment by moment, choice by choice. It's not about chasing after fleeting pleasures or waiting for the perfect circumstances to arrive. Instead, it's about finding beauty in the everyday, appreciating the journey we've traveled, and recognizing that even now, in this stage of life, there is so much to celebrate. The power to choose happiness has always resided within us, and as we embrace this empowering truth, we discover that happiness isn't about avoiding life's inevitable challenges. Rather, it's about finding profound meaning, enduring joy, and deep connections amidst them. This is where true happiness lies, not in the pursuit of perfection, but in the courageous act of seeing life for what it truly is and loving it all the same, with all its beautiful imperfections. Embracing this philosophy transforms our entire outlook on life. Instead of viewing aging as a period of decline and loss, we begin to see it as a time of wisdom, reflection, and continued growth. Each wrinkle tells a story of laughter and tears, and each gray hair signifies resilience and experience. This shift in perception allows us to honor the journey we've undertaken and to celebrate the person we've become. It encourages us to remain curious, to seek out new passions, and to continue nurturing our spirits, regardless of our age. Furthermore, choosing happiness as a deliberate act fosters a sense of autonomy and empowerment. In a world that often imposes limitations and expectations based on age, reclaiming our ability to choose happiness is a radical and affirming gesture. It reinforces the idea that our well-being is in our own hands, regardless of external circumstances. This empowerment cultivates a deep sense of self-worth and dignity, enabling us to face each day with confidence and hope. In essence, the choice to embrace happiness is a profound declaration of self-love and acceptance. It acknowledges that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we hold the power to control how we respond to life's challenges. This realization is both liberating and inspiring, encouraging us to live authentically and wholeheartedly. It invites us to engage with life fully, to savor each moment, and to find joy in the journey, regardless of where it leads. As we reflect on this journey, it's important to remember that happiness is not a destination but a continuous path. It evolves with us, shaped by our experiences, relationships, and personal growth. By consistently choosing happiness, we cultivate a resilient and joyful spirit that sustains us through all phases of life. This enduring happiness becomes a testament to our strength, our capacity for love, and our unwavering commitment to living a life filled with meaning and joy. Embracing the truths of aging. Life, in all its magnificent complexity, is a vibrant tapestry intricately woven with threads of joy, sorrow, growth, and perpetual change. Aging, often misunderstood and sometimes feared, is far from being a mere closing chapter of our existence. Instead, it represents a profound transformation, a deeply reflective period, and a precious opportunity to wholeheartedly embrace the unique person you have become after a lifetime rich with experiences. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. At first glance, the harsh truths of growing older may appear overwhelmingly daunting and intimidating. The physical signs of aging, the shifting dynamics of our relationships, and the inevitable changes in our bodies can seem like formidable obstacles. However, when approached with unwavering courage and graceful acceptance, these truths unfold as enlightening pathways leading us to a deeper, more meaningful existence. Each of these truths, whether it's the evolving nature of our connections with loved ones, the certainty of change, or the challenges posed by a body that no longer moves with the same effortless ease, carries within it a profound lesson and a heartfelt invitation. These truths beckon us to release the illusions that once held us captive, to shed the heavy burden of unnecessary expectations, and to step boldly and authentically into this remarkable chapter of life. They are not intended to diminish our spirit or obscure our light. Rather, they are gifts that liberate us from superficial distractions, enabling us to concentrate on what truly matters. The boundless love we share, the deep connections we cultivate, the immense gratitude we feel, and the exquisite beauty of each present moment. In my heartfelt opinion, true happiness lies not in the futile attempt to avoid the struggles that come with aging, but in the courageous embrace of these challenges as integral parts of our human journey. It's about discovering joy in the simplest of moments, fostering resilience in the face of inevitable loss, and choosing to perceive life's imperfections as invaluable opportunities for personal growth and transformation. Each wrinkle, every strand of gray hair, and every scar etched upon our bodies serves as a poignant testament to a life richly lived, a badge of honor earned through years of steadfast perseverance, unwavering love, and countless cherished memories. This stage of life is an extraordinary gift, a golden opportunity to slow down and savor each precious moment, to prioritize what truly matters most to our hearts. It's a time to deepen our relationships, reignite passions that may have been set aside by the relentless pace of earlier years, and leave behind a lasting legacy of kindness, wisdom, and love for those who will walk the path after us. The truths of aging gently remind us that while time may alter the way we live, it can never diminish the intrinsic value of our lives or the immeasurable love we share with others. As you journey forward, may you carry these profound truths with you, not as heavy burdens weighing you down, but as guiding lights illuminating your way. May you find unshakable strength in your resilience, serene peace in your acceptance, and boundless joy in the simple, fleeting moments that make life so beautifully worthwhile. Above all, may you come to recognize that the story of your life, regardless of where you are in its unfolding, is still being lovingly written. You possess the incredible power to shape this narrative with wisdom, grace, and an unwavering belief that, even in this mature chapter, the very best is yet to come. Embracing the truths of aging is not just an acceptance of getting older. It's a passionate celebration of a life fully lived and an optimistic anticipation of the wonderful moments that still lie ahead. It's about holding your head high, with pride and gratitude, knowing that every step of your journey has contributed to the remarkable person you are today. Embrace this time with an open heart and an inspired spirit, for aging is not the end but a beautiful continuation of your unique and inspiring story. As we reach the end of this heartfelt exploration into the truths of aging, take a moment to reflect on the profound insights we've shared. What have you learned so far about embracing the journey of growing older? Perhaps you've discovered a newfound appreciation for the simple joys in life, or maybe you found strength in acknowledging and accepting the changes that come with time. We invite you to share one key takeaway that resonates with you and that you plan to incorporate into your daily life. Your personal experiences and reflections not only enrich our community but also inspire others to embrace their paths with grace and courage. If you found value in this discussion, please leave your comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and the lessons you've gathered from your own experiences. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more inspiring content. Together, let's continue to celebrate the beauty of every stage of life and support one another on this remarkable journey.